team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Boy, I really love the rhythm of this offense. You can see they're trying to attack everywhere. It's difficult to defend the entire 53.5 as a defense. And as you're in the red zone, you've got to attack the entire width of the field. They're doing that here with the wide receiver. And on 1st down, you're getting a great gain, keeping yourselves ahead of the chains. Now I think you can go play action pass.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense. It's something that the defense is going to have to combat.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, down he goes. It's
a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Breaking free. End zone ahead.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Briggs up 4th.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Dropping back. It's Manning. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. With the catch, it's Townsend. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. End of the 1st quarter here, still no score. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Davison. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Outstanding creativity from this offense. Almost hit him there and got into the end zone, but now they're set up inside the 3-yard line, and I got to tell you, you can use whatever you want. You can try to run it in, sneak it in, maybe even use play action. Everything at your disposal as a play caller here.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense, and now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. Fights off a defender. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. To the air. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Back to throw again. Comes up with the catch. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Finds his man. It's Brown. Good enough for first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Here comes the pressure. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Caught quickly. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. He's got it for a touchdown.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Here we go on fourth down. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Catch made in space. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback. This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. To the end of the third, we have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And a risky call back
fires. Coach showed a lot of faith in his offense, Joel, but the defense comes up huge.
Well, hindsight always 20/20. I'm sure he wishes he would have punted this football away, but as it stands now, his defense has to go out there in a sudden change and really bow their neck and try to get off the field. This is an incredible moment here in the fourth quarter.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating from the pistol. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Here we go. Ready. Rock, rock, rock. Ready, go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, in every great game, it's always 1 or 2 snaps here or there that really make the difference. This feels like one of those snaps. A turnover at this point in the game, tie game. What a job by this defense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They mix it up with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. This is the 6th play on the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Behind the line, it's Brown. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Direct snap to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Catch made on the left side. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, I love that pickup, moving the chains, stopping the clock, getting out of bounds, and with one timeout left, I've always loved saving that timeout to get your field goal unit on the field. This next play needs to be on the sideline to stop the clock.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Backed up after the intentional grounding. 2nd down and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship when not many believed that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they have accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.